Ball State in front. Butler trying to regroup with 3 to go. There's Langlois. Monaco giving her too much room. Way too much room. Blair Langlois, season best, 22 points. Did it early and is doing it late. Morrison's open. Her 3 short. Monaco sent it out of bounds. Good, I guess, pseudo late box out there by Alexa Bailey. Impeded the progress of Monaco to the loose ball.
Morrison has tried to respond to every Langlois 3 with a 3 of her own. Now, I like her competitiveness, but that might not be the best strategy for Ball State.
Buck this time. Short. Morrison the board. Monaco with the answer. Mariah Monaco. We're trading 3s and Ball State is up by 6.
That is a big-time shot. Now, turn around and get the defensive stop. Monaco, as great as she's playing on offense right now, she's got to shut down Langlois on defense.
Just Ball State's 4th 3. Cardinals 17% from behind the arc, but a critical one. And Brittany Ward, the freshman, comes up big. 5 points all in the 4th quarter.
Brittany Ward, she is again the preseason freshman of the year for the Big East, a talented scorer. Butler has a great offensive threat in her on inside and Langlois outside.
The movement is just getting looks around the arc here for Ball State. Grande. Even Carmen Grande's getting in on it. 11% from 3. Her first points of the game.
Great screen assist by Natalie Fontaine.
Another Langlois. Timeout Butler. 2-possession game with 1:09 to play.
The 3-point shooting by itself, we could fill up an entire highlight reel just by the 3-point shooting of both of these teams. Here, off of the ball screen, is hard enough for Grande to hit a 3, but this one, off of the dribble, the ball screen, the celebration, and then coming back on the other end, same thing. A tunnel ball screen and Langlois with the pull-up 3 off the dribble.
There have been 52 3-pointers attempted in this ball game. Only 15 have gone in, but there is zero lack of confidence putting the ball up. And really, you've got 2 teams that do it so well, so you're going to get that. But 52 is, I imagine, going to be on the extreme end at the end of the season when you take a look back at the statistics.
It is on the extreme end, but what can you say? This is Indiana. And shooters come from the great state of Indiana. All the great high school coaches, club coaches, players come from here. They know how to shoot the ball.
43% of the shots in this game. 3s. Just about every other shot.
Now, with 1:09 left, you would think that the strategy of both teams is to, again, attack the basket and try to get to the free throw line. But, Joel, the players are feeling it. And if they're in the 3-point zone, they're going to shoot it.
Well, the press sets up again for Butler. All 5 Bulldogs in the backcourt, and Ball State will burn a timeout. Brady Sally has 1 left. Butler is out of timeouts. One more note about the 3-point shooting here, too, Amber. Ball State has not shot it well, 5 of 24, but 19 offensive rebounds. So it's almost kind of worked like an assist at times because they've gotten the boards and the putbacks. Take a look at what we're dealing with here. We've mentioned it a few times. Butler has won the last 6. Ball State last won with one heck of a score back in 2006. Current Ball State assistant Audrey Spencer, then Audrey McDonald, had 8 in that game early in her career. Cardinals have not won here since 2001. Again, the press is on for Butler. It's into Grande, and it will stay with Ball State, tipped out of bounds.
Now this is key because now that the ball's been tipped out of bounds, it is a dead spot ball for Ball State to inbound.
And they do get in and actually fairly easily. 4-point game. Certainly don't have to foul. Butler playing for the steal. Shot clock nearing 10. It's tipped. Butler's got it. You do not have to hurry.
No, Butler can take their time.
Langlois wanted a three. Underneath, Obert! Blocked from behind by Monaco. And we've got a foul. Butler had a chance.
Wow. Mariah Monaco with the outstanding sprint back and the block from behind. This fourth quarter has been phenomenal for her, not only offensively, but defensively as well. She's getting things done, rebounding, blocking shots, has the tough assignment of guarding Langlois. Credit her for her efforts on both ends of the court.
They called the foul on Michelle Weaver intentional. So Grande will shoot here without anybody on the line. It's interesting. I was about to say you don't need a three on that last possession for Butler as Langlois tried to put one up. And this goes back to the discussion of that's your bread and butter, so it's okay, but maybe you would have liked a different look. You got one anyway, but the way that things played out, maybe you could have gotten a better one in the flow of the offense.
You know, right now, as you said, the bread and butter for Butler is Langlois. We're going to board, but right now Langlois did have the hot hand.
So Grande hits them both. Two-possession game, and Fontaine throws it away. So you lose the benefit of the intentional foul there. Butler's going to take over with no time coming off.
So now with no Brittany Ward on the court, that leaves Buck and Langlois, the two offensive threats.
And Obert, who can shoot the three as well. And you don't need one, but my gut tells me they're going to take one. Langlois does. Missed it. Rebound, Morrison. And they foul her. Ball State, the 6th best free throw shooting team in the country, going to the line to seal it.
You know, you mentioned Obert, Buck, and Langlois, but no Ward and no Schickel for Butler. So Ball State can do a really good job here of securing these rebounds and getting the ball out, waiting for Butler to foul. You know Butler is going to foul, putting great free throw shooter Jill Morrison at the line. And of course I just jinxed her, calling her a great free throw shooter right before her free throw attempt.
You know, Schickel has only played 18 minutes today. And you kind of wonder down the stretch, you still even now don't need a three. Now you probably do. Morrison with 11 at this point. But your leading scorer as Grande steals the inbound. Got a foul, and Fontaine's going to the line. You would have thought maybe you could have gone into Schickel with a minute to go or 40 seconds to go, trying to creep back in. That never occurred for Butler, and now barring a miracle, Ball State is going to get out of here with its first win against Butler since 2006.
You know, barring a miracle, but the way that Butler shoots the ball, miracles can happen. All of these great three-point shooting threats that they've got on the court.
18 for Fontaine. Came in averaging 19. Missed her second miss of the year. And another turnover. And Morrison will ice it. Ball State is 5-2. Its best start since 2006. The last time it beat Butler.
Great job by Ball State, working the ball, fighting until the end. Each quarter, the end of the quarter, Butler had the lead, but the quarter that mattered the most, Ball State came out with the lead at the end of the fourth quarter.
Ball State 5-2. Butler falls to 4-4. And a big in-state win for Brady Sally's squad. Natalie Fontaine leads the way for the Cardinals Langlois 25 for Butler come in defeat. Again, for Amber Stocks, our producer is Keith Huffman. My name is Joel Gadet. 58-50 is our final for Muncie. To watch a replay of this game and other games, you can go ahead to ESPN3.com or download the Watch ESPN app. This has been a production of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. Again, 58-50, a Ball State win over Butler. We say good night from Muncie.